God really is listening and out there. So today is the third day since my best friend's passing, and the third day that I've cried as much as I have. And really, I didn't cry at all today. There wasn't really even time for that. I went to a grad party with my girlie, but we had some visitors at the house on my dad's side, and they came really just for one day. I think pretty sure they leave tomorrow. They came just to see us, and on my way out, because I was heading to go pick up my girlie for the grad party, the man who came with two women, he gave me his condolences, and I told him the truth. Baba is in a better place, and I just went and got in the car and then left. And then the grad party was very smooth. There was good food and nice kind of family setting. It was at a golf club, and me and my girlie got some nice pictures. I asked two randos. Well, one was a guest of the party, and one was an actual just golf rando of the club, to take pictures of me and my girlie at two different points, and the pictures were beautiful. And in golden hour setting, and then we went inside, and the party started, and the party was nice, and then I had another run in with that tinge of jealousy that I hope will decrease the more times it happens, because my girlie was laughing with another good male friend of hers from the Christian group at Mercer. But then I made that known in the car. I just expressed it, and I guess it just helped to facilitate some good conversation. But as I was driving us back, as I was driving to drop her off, and then take myself home, and then I get home, and my dad's still awake. I didn't text anyone that I'm coming home like I normally do, but my dad was awake still. And then I started sending texts to my mom, my brother, my dad, and my uncle, 4 people who made my outfit that I wore to the party possible. My brother gave me some khaki pants. My mom bought Baba the red dress shirt that I wore, and my uncle gave me the nice Balenciaga shoes that I was wearing in the photo. And my dad, just the pure excellence that he exhibits when he at his workplace, that has garnered us the funds to afford such nice things. I had to thank him for that. So I sent those 4 text messages out, and I told my girlie too. I texted her, thank you for even allowing me to have taken the picture with her, for her posing with me to get the beautiful pictures, because we were running late in the beginning too. We needed to get in the building to make sure that we don't miss any of the ceremony. So that she was kind enough to pause and take those pictures with me, because I really like pictures. And then I was preparing to go to bed, and I figured I'm just gonna go to bed. I don't need to tell my girlie good night. We already said our goodbyes when I dropped her off, and then I thanked her for the pictures. So, and in between me going to bed and stuff, I'm looking up at this picture that my dad has placed up in the house of my brother, and I'm just crying as I look at the picture. Tears are coming from my eyes, and I'm just saying that I miss him. And then as I'm going to bed, saying my prayers before I go to bed, I'm talking about, good night, God, I love you, thank you for giving me Baba. Good night, Jesus, I love you, thank you for making Baba making it possible for Baba to be such a light that he was in my life, and all the human race to have an opportunity to enter into heaven. And good night, Holy Spirit. I love you. Thank you for the convictions that you give me when I'm misbehaving or being selfish. And when I got to that Holy Spirit part, though, of my sign out for the day, I started to feel this real tinge, like a knowing, if you know, like the feeling that your gut is telling you to do something. And it was telling me like I need to tell my girly good night, like I should do it. I shouldn't just leave it at thank you. And I just kept kind of sitting on it, and I'm crying still too. And while I'm in my blankets, under my blankets, trying to go to sleep, I'm crying because I'm talking to God about, take me home, please, and take my folk home too. Like, don't just take me and then leave them with another tragedy. Take them too. And you know, that tinge is going on as I'm crying that I need to text her good night. I need to text my girlie good night. And then I hear a buzz from my phone that I have charging in the corner of my room. And then I finish my prayer. And I have a feeling I know of why my phone vibrated. But, you know, I pick up my phone and it's my girlie texting me, I love you, comma, good night, 2 exclamation marks, something like that, with the heart. And I'm like, yeah, God sees me for real. God hears me for real. God interceded for me for real. Where my girlie's concerned, to have her text me right when she did. And I can't walk by sight. I have to keep walking by faith, especially now more than ever before. I can't walk by sight. I can't walk by the fact that my best friend isn't here anymore. I gotta walk in faith and just have faith that for whatever reason, if God wakes me up tomorrow, or if he doesn't, that I still do have a purpose to be here on this earth, or I finish my job. But yeah, so just wanted to tell you that, yeah, God definitely is out there. God is definitely listening. And walk by faith and not by sight. Appreciate you guys. And not have a good rest of your day, but I guess have a good morning when you wake up, or if you're awake now, just have a blessed time. And just know that God is watching and out there for us. Peace.